Woo! Here we go. Tuesday edition, dogandjoepodcast.com. Thank you again for your subscription. Here we go. Before we get into the bigger stuff, all the emails keep coming in. Thank you. We're going through all of them.
Very much.
Trying to do all the comments on Facebook and all the socials and the TikToks and all that. Trying to keep up with you. So thank you. This one here, let's see, from Fred. Longtime listener since your days at the Meth Lab when you each had your own shows. Glad you guys are back in this format and are able to say what you want and keep going. Enjoying the daily podcast. Keep them coming. Well, thank you, Fred.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. This is from Rudy. First off, I'm so damn happy that you guys are doing this. Life without Dog and Joe sucks. I have a question. After I subscribe, where do I listen? I have Spotify. How is Spotify going to know I'm a subscriber? Thank you, guys, from a loyal listener. Well, that's what Dog and I spend the majority of our time talking about right now is that. But you can listen to the shorts on Spotify. The best place to get the whole thing right now is just our website, just dogandjoepodcast.com. And that's where you go to get it all, and that's the easiest. This one right here. That's where you can get audio, you can get the video. You know, it's $2.99 a month, but the rest of Spotify, YouTube, all the rest of them are just going to have the 30-second or 40-second or what have you little trailers that all lead you back to dogandjoepodcast.com. That's where you want to go to get the full video.
Yep. And then in time, the others we will be on, and then you'll have to pay us, and we'll add those to your subscription. So you can go. A lot of people have been perplexed by that, and a lot of people, I don't know what it is. You're getting the same audio or video player. They're used to using their things.
Listen, what they don't understand is you've never been with anyone who started the podcast from day one. So by the time you found the podcast that you're listening to, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on whatever the other networks are, they've been around for years, and they have thousands of episodes out there, and that's how you've now noticed them, or they've garnered into your feed. If you've caught someone from day one, from the very first podcast they put up to the 8th to the 10th podcast, then you've had to see someone deal with this before, because Spotify, Apple, YouTube, these places don't let you just start putting your stuff on there and charging for it. There's an entire criteria and role that you've got to go through that, we just learned about.
That's the key thing, though. If you've seen someone on Spotify or whatever platform you use from day one, it's also because it was free.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
It's free. So we're charging money now because we're done doing stuff for free, even though a nickel each is basically for free.
Well, we can't do it for free. We have to have real jobs now and do it. It's just we can't. We just can't right now.
Yeah, and you can always make a donation too. If you're like, man, $2.99, I feel bad for him. You can't even buy a hamburger at a fast food joint. Hit the donate button. Keep it, make it rain. You can also swipe your card 16 times per subscription. And so people know too, we haven't covered this. Subscription is now until canceled. So if in fact you were going to give us a month trial, you're like, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. A nickel a show each. Wow. But this month, I'm going to make Joe even more sad. January that just ended, 31 days. We weren't even making a nickel each. We made less than a nickel each for the 31-day month.
Someone's got it figured up to something, I don't know, 15 cents or whatever it was. And I said, no, I think Dog's pretty right. It's about a nickel a day, I think.
It's a nickel each a day in a 30-day month. If you hit a 31-day month, it's a little bit less. It's 4.782 cents. Wow. So, we now have subscription on. You click it. It is going to charge you until you're dead. So if you leave that credit card on there and you pass, make sure you leave the password to let someone know that you do not want to be billed long after you're gone, because we're not going to turn it off. Okay.
That's how it should be anyway. You shouldn't have to go back in there each month and re-sign up for it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Even if you like the thing that you're listening to or subscribing to or what have you, you're going to forget to go in there and do it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is set up, hopefully, so you can just keep on rolling and the bill will keep coming. You won't even see the bill though, because the bill, unseeable, unnoticeable. At $2.99 a month, you're gonna be like, what? So, did a 9-year-old take my card and go buy a whatchamacallit? That's what
Yes,
you're
they
gonna think.
did. Yes,
You know?
and when you listen to the show, you're going to confirm that.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's what we do need you to do, though. Even though you do come to the website and you watch the video, just take a scroll through and hit a Spotify, hit an Apple, hit a YouTube, and watch those 30-second little quickies too, because that also helps. And that's what we need, is to up the hours
And the viewing.
and the viewing and things like that on there. And it's tough to do with a 30-second or 45-second little quickie. So
Yeah, watch them 10 times each day. Each of you.
that's what we're trying to figure out. What's the easiest mode and road from here on out? So we're working with stuff.
Here's another email from Anthony. Hey, fellas, appreciate you both for sharing your time with all of us. My girlfriend and I, along with many others, have grown up to love you. We've been listening since the beginning at KRXQ. Besides the dog pound, I haven't enjoyed KRXQ since the 90s, early 2000s, when they had Pat Martin, Whitey Gleason, and the Rise Guys, etc. Just want to express my gratitude. I think we'd all enjoy hearing you introduce Friday every Friday, and definitely keep the Shlama Lama Ding Dong going. And ask Dana to please do at least one guest appearance. We miss you, Dana, and your beautiful voice. Anthony and Jeannie from Folsom.
Oh, thank you guys. Well, we are in contact with Dana, so I'm sure we'll get her on one of these very soon.
Yeah, I've talked to Dana quite a bit. And yeah, if in fact she wants to come on, she can. And yeah, I'm texting her on the phone with her quite often as of late. So
She's helping us through this.
Yeah, yeah, she's helping us out a little bit. So if she wants to come on, she can come on, and it's easy to do. Instead of being Joe and I, 2 screens, there'll be 3, and one would be Dana or whomever.
Separates up nicely, actually. We've already checked it out and seen how it looks, so it looks pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get her on anytime she wants. She can join.
Okay, who is this one from? This is from Robert. Good morning, Dog and Joe. Paid membership since 1/15/25. Thank you, Robert. He was on the very first day. I'm a local realtor here in Los Banos, California, with my office based in Sacramento. I'm looking to join the circle of trust. I'm a small business, but definitely wanting to partner with such Sacramento icons like Dog and Joe. I don't know about that, but thank you. Not sure what we can come up with, but definitely would love to open the conversation about working together. Please let me know your thoughts regarding this crazy idea. It's great to hear your voices again. Makes the day feel normal again. Hope the both of you are doing well, Robert. That's cool. What were you going to say, bro?
I think he meant to say morons, not icons.
Yes, most certainly he did.
Yeah. Sacramento
That's cool,
morons.
Though. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah. Wow. He's a local realtor in Los Banos with his office in Sacramento. I wonder how often he's driving. Yeah, love to partner up with you, Robert. We can make that phone call happen. If you could please send us your phone number and we could reach out. We'd love to talk to you. And hey, maybe that's what we do. We could go out when Robert, as soon as he pulls the fresh cookies out of the oven, we're there on open house day. And Joe and I could help serve them to all the guests at a local open house, because that's what they do. The real estate people, they're like, hey, we got to get people in. Join me, noon to 4 on Saturday or Sunday. Fresh cookies out of the oven at 2. Now, here's the thing. They don't cook the cookies to feed you, okay? This little behind the scenes. My mother-in-law's been a
way to just dip it into everyone's field. I'm sure a lot of folks appreciate this.
My mother-in-law's been a broker since '88. I know a little bit about real estate. I love it. I follow it often. The reason they're making cookies in the house, it's not so they can feed you and give you a good snack. It's because the house stinks. Okay,
it's not true.
It is absolute truth. Okay, that's not a lie. That's not a fabrication. You walk into a house, okay, and you smell candles, and there's candles burning in all the rooms. It's either because the dog pissed all over the rug, there's a mold issue, or there's a faucet or a water leak, and the house stinks of funk. Same thing. Maybe the people, they didn't want to clear out for the open house. There's BO all over the lazy boy. Baked cookies, baked brownies. That's what they do. They cook something to make the house smell better and to put the aroma in the air. And oh, by the way, if you eat one, good for you.
Some of the houses are brand new. That's stupid. That's an old wives' tale.
No, that's a legitimate real estate
you walk
trick.
around and there's candles in every room. Obviously, there's a scent issue going on in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But cookies are baked everywhere. It's not just for stinky homes.
No, this is when you don't find a stinky home. When they bring snacks, like from the store. Like if you walk in and there's Doritos and Chips Ahoy or there's Aram sandwiches all over, prepared food, that means the house is clean. As soon as they crank the oven on, it's either because the oven or the kitchen stinks or because the house stinks and they want all that good baked goodness wafting through the air.
That's ridiculous. All right. Anyway.
That's a true story.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. I mean, dog just shit all over your field and your processes, but thank you. We'd love to partner with you.
No, I didn't. I gave you a behind the scenes as to how it worked.
I'm teasing with you, man.
And Robert, I might be joining your field soon. Here's the other thing. I might reach out to you not only to advertise, but maybe to help you sell homes.
Oh, really? I'm sure he'd love that. Yeah, help him sell homes.
I want a good old school gold. I want a gold Century 21 Blazer. The big pin on it. That's what I want. Couple of news pieces here, Joe, if you want to get this ready.
Okay.
This is probably exciting for Joe. 66 million year old vomit fossil.
Oh, yeah. This is great, dude. This is actually pretty cool.
They discovered this in Denmark, and they were out trying to dig up bones, and they found a pile of vomit.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
I don't know how you would see that and go, what? But they did.
I don't know either. There's just no way that you would think that to be natural. I mean, vomit from something, but it just looks like a bunch of crystals. It's cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that like an animal ripped through the bones and pieces of another animal. Not that, it was out there like after your dog eats a bunch of grass going.
That looks like a spine. Absolutely, it does. Yeah, that looks like your back vertebrae.
Doesn't it, though, doesn't it look like a hand with the wedding finger like bitten off?
A little bit.
It looks like a hand that's had some digits mowed.
A little bit, yeah. Ooh, that's creepy. I mean, it certainly doesn't look plant. It doesn't look like it something from the sea. I guess those could be stems from some sort of an aqua plant, but it does. It looks like bone and vertebrae. Now that you say it's someone's hand.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
It looks like a hand may have gotten eaten, but 66 million year old vomit.
I know it's nice.
I wonder,
isn't it?
Do you think back 66 million years ago, Joe, do you think they had any of those Heineken mini kegs?
Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah. That looks like a little piece of Heineken mini keg in there, right in there somewhere.
Because those Heineken mini kegs, man, they will exhume vomit instantly.
Really? There was a lot more going on that night than the Heineken mini keg, dude.
that Heineken mini keg, by the time you got to it, you only had a beer or two out of it.
Man.
I think
shooting vodka raw.
I bet if I went down to the garage right now, I bet that Heineken mini keg's still in one of my fridges. I bet I can find it. It's still bouncing around in there.
Leave that thing in there.
Whoa, look at this. Does she love me? Does she love me not? We got the 4th coming up. Sorry, the 14th, little Lover's Day tradition. Legos, they're going to celebrate because what they've done is they have a brick-built rose bouquet.
This is pretty cool, actually. Look at this thing.
It's on sale for the first time if you go to Amazon, and it's got the baby breath, and it's got the actual petals, and you build the rose bouquet, and you can buy it at Amazon. Do you see a price?
I'm looking around for it right now.
Oh,
48
bucks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to tell my son to get his friend for Valentine's Day. That's cool. They built these Lego flowers one time, and I don't know where they got them at. They must have got them at the store or something like that, but they built them, and him and his girlfriend put them together one night while they were hanging out, and they've, kind of always kept them. I was going to tell them, look at these. This is a rose bouquet of Legos you could put together. She'd love that. That thing's pretty cool.
It sure beats the hell out of the old schoolers will remember this. The old pair of panties rolled up as a single long stem rose at the gas station or liquor store. They would take panties and they would turn it into a rose and they'd put it in there and you buy a pair and it's a rose and you give it to your girl and she looks at it, she smells it, she's like, it doesn't smell like anything. I said, that's right, you got to put them on first. And then she unrolls them and you're like, oh, panties. Those were cool.
Yeah, they were. Wow. Yes. So different from Lego roses as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, kids, all shapes, all sizes.
No.
$48.
I always
as far
wondered
as
what the
Legos
guy
go.
looked like that, but no, that's not bad. That's not bad. Some of these things would be $150, $200, $300, That's not too bad for the kids, I guess.
You wanted to know
I
what
always
the guy
wondered
looked like?
what the fellow that bought those underwear roses. I guess
You're looking
I
at
should have always known. Yeah, I should have never ever doubted. Why would
Yeah.
have I?
You're looking at him. I mean, my wife had a different colored pair for every day of the week.
I'm sure she did. Yes.
Yeah, I loved her. As mentioned yesterday, we got to talk about this. This is pretty good. Someone in the NFL says, yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes can dethrone Brady as NFL's GOAT. And as you know, Mahomes could become the first player to win 4 titles before turning 30. I want you to think about how old Tom Brady was when he got his final, when he went over to Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, who knows better than anyone how Tom Brady plays and how professional he is and how adamant with diet and demanding. But he says he thinks that Mahomes could get it done and best him by at least 1. He thinks he'll tie him, but he also thinks if he can stay healthy, he'll beat him by 1 and become the new GOAT. So,
whoa, those are huge words. What did Tom Brady do to Rob? What happened? There's been a fight. There's been an argument. What's going on there? Why would he dish on him like that?
No. I don't. No. I don't think it's not coming off that way. I read the whole article. I don't think Tom Brady did anything to him. I just think that Rob Gronkowski.
I'm totally teasing, dude.
Yeah, I mean, because if he was dishing on Brady, I mean, what do you mean, Rob Gronkowski? We haven't heard from him in like 6 years. Where you just disappeared, and you'd say, yeah, and Tom Brady could make that happen. And
well, I don't know. I mean, he's doing an awful lot of those commercials with what's his name, the old dude from
Sam Elliott.
He just won't. Sam Elliott, and I don't know what the insurance is. It's the one for veterans.
Yeah, it's
the
AARP or double M. Yeah,
I forget which one it is, but it's ones that just the veterans and their families get. But he is terrible in those. Terrible.
It makes Sam Elliott that's so good. He's like, they're terrible ads. They are absolutely awful. I don't know who put those together, but they're rotten.
They really are.
They've ruined just both of them.
Yeah.
I can't blame, Sam Elliott. He's a veteran, great voice, but you put Rob Gronkowski in there and you look at him and Sam Elliott has to act stupid. And it's terrible. I don't like those.
He tries to play it off, but the Gronkowski character is just so overtly doofy, and you're just like, what? You're not pulling him off, bro. You're not doing it right.
No, it's rotten. It is. Yeah. They're terrible. I was going to kind of catch up. I think we covered most of it yesterday. I told you I may have caught the fishing bug. I'm just doing it a little bit, and that's all there is to it. And the first time I catch one, I guess I'll bring it in here and I'll show you. I do want to
take a picture with your phone, but if you want to bring the whole fish in here and show us, that's fine too.
Well, I'm not going to eat it.
You have to eat what you catch. Either that or you throw it back.
I'm not throwing it back.
Catch and release. You must.
No, I'm going to catch it and try to eat it and cook it up and see what it tastes like. I'll be damned if I'm going to take that thing and then pull the hook out and then not eat it and throw it back in the water. Plus, there's a lot of people that say,
that's what 99% of fishermen do.
Okay, well, I'm a 1%er. Okay.
Oh, that's for me. Crying out loud.
You're looking at him.
Yeah, and I forgot about that.
I've had a lot of free time, and this is going to be embarrassing, but I've been spending a lot of time talking to people at PETA. Okay. And PETA says, PETA says that even though the catch and release has become a thing and a lot of people believe or under the assumption that the fish are okay, a large percentage of the fish that are hooked and then thrown back do die, meaning from the hook. So
That's not true.
no, even not from PETA, but they say, yeah, a percentage of the fish don't make it.
Sometimes maybe, but I would think that's a very, very small percentage.
And just think, I want you to think about this, Joe. This is my way of giving back. I want to put that fish back in the river. I just want it to be in a brown, chunky form.
Oh, gross. Disgusting.
That's my way of giving back.
Icky.
That's not what is that? Is that that is sure a brown trout. Oh my, that's the brownest trout. I've never seen one with yellow spots.
Oh, disgusting. That's what's floating in that river anyway behind your house.
Hey, I want to catch one. Then I won't even have to chew it. The hard work's done. I don't even have to cook it.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
I want to do this. This is pretty good. I'll give Joe just a little bit to get this ready. Since we didn't talk about it, January 26th, that would have been Edward Van Halen, the greatest guitar player to ever walk upright's 70th birthday.
Yeah.
So these little snippets on Eddie are popping up. He did pass away October 6, 2020. So he was 65 when he went, and this last 26th, he would have been 70. I think this is pretty cool. I stumbled across this. Joe can go through and show you. These are all of Edward Van Halen's. Look at that. Look at how sporty he was there. Look at that sumbitch. Look at that. It's just like, hey, ladies, check that out.
You're such an idiot.
I don't even know what kind of shoes those are, but I need a pair.
Is that one of his trucks right there?
Sadly, I mean, you could tell it's red, Chevy. But yeah, I highly doubt he ever drove that. That was probably for someone to go get groceries because, Eddie didn't like to eat. So he was hoping that he'd run to the grocery store and the truck would get towed.
It looks like it's not been taken very good care of.
No, because it's a Chevy, and it's probably only got like 15 miles on it. It's just what happens to Chevys. The whole what do they call it? The whole DuPont paint and the whole, what is it? Fisher? Isn't their body by Fisher? Garbage.
I don't know. This thing was designed by the legendary Chip Foose.
Again, yeah, Chip Foose.
Is that? I don't know who that is. Is that not like a big fella?
He's a big deal. I'm tired of all the Foose wheels, and it's just he's kind of done. Back when anything happened to it, and that I don't think Chip Foose has gotten a hold of yet, unless Chip Foose really went downhill or that was his first project. Hey, let's put a leveling kit on it, some oversized tires.
Well, it says here it was done. It's got a billet grill and an LT1 engine, and then a vet rear suspension in it.
Yeah, it looks
so.
Like
I don't
shit.
know what the guy designs, but
there you go.
That's what he.
There's the original picture, and if you went back, you could see what Chip Foose. So I think that was Chip Foose's very first project.
There was a Chip Foose version.
Yeah, there you
go. And there's the original version.
I got to tell you, Chip Foose missed the ball on that one. Should have left it alone.
It does look pretty good like this, doesn't it? Actually, yeah.
I mean, for a Chevy. Yeah, you can keep going. There's a Nova.
Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that guy.
Yeah, it's got.
What's that? A picture with him driving?
Yeah, he's got
first gear, second gear. Look at this, cool.
47.
I love
Dodge.
these old. No, that's he says it's a 47 Ford.
Huh?
It says it's a 47 Ford. Look at the Ford on the side of it.
Well, the picture, the caption says Dodge COE.
Yeah, I know it does, but it says 47 customized cab over truck was also built by Jim Bones from the base of 1947 Ford, giving the whole truck a complete makeover. But then on the side of the vehicle, on the side of the truck, it says it's got Ford on it and Ford on the grill. See,
I can't see the image that well. It's too small.
Oh, gotcha. I tried to blow it up a little bit so you guys could see it a little bit better. What's this the front of?
That's the front of it. Looks like the front of that truck.
Yep. It's not on that photo.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, look at that baby. 56 Chevy Nomad. 1 year off.
Well,
Ooh.
you know, a Nomad's a wagon.
Yeah, there's the back of it right there.
Actually, don't mind the Nomad too much. The old 59 El Caminos and like 56, 57 Nomads, not terrible.
That baby opened down, huh? Look at the where the hinges are on it, the bottom down there.
Well, how else would it open? That's how they all opened back then. What do you mean? You thought it was
I
a
don't know.
hatch?
No, like to the side. My station wagon's door opened.
Yeah.
It would
That was
fold
like
down and it opened to the side.
later 60s and 70s. They started doing that. And they'd have the handle on there, and you go kunk.
Yeah,
You could open it up like a door.
You could also do it just like this one is, so it would fold down, but then you could open it up like a door from the side. I believe it opened up from the passenger side to the driver's side in that fashion. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You
Holy
can
hell,
speed
that
up
thing
there.
would go 110? Holy smoke, dude. What's this thing? The 210? 55 210?
Not without a Ford pulling it. Ooh, R8.
Sweet. These are all his cars.
Yep. There's a little Porsche.
Yeah.
GT3 RS.
Ooh.
Little Maranello Ferrari.
He's got some nice ride. Look at that one. That coloring is sick.
The 993. I always like that Porsche. That's a good Porsche right there. Those are
That's
cool.
a beautiful like burgundy color too. Look at it from the back. It's not as pretty. It gets prettier up front.
I think that 993 was a turbo. That right there though, this is why we're talking about this. Lamborghini Miura. That right
baby.
there is just the coolest car I think any collector could really own. I mean, over a Cobra, even rare Ferraris like Daytonas, the Miura is just, to me, it's one of the most beautiful cars ever, and one of the best versions of the Mach 5 Speed Racer. Naturally,
Oh, okay. That's why it looks familiar.
it doesn't have the pickle fork like the Mach 5 did, but just the slope of the fender and how deep set the car is. I don't know. I've always thought that's one of the most beautiful cars ever.
Boy, it'd be hard to see out the back though, I bet, huh?
Well,
Can you see through those
through the louvers? Sure.
Yeah. Really?
And yeah, you can see if you're sitting down through them. Those look a little thin, but I bet once you get in, yeah, you can see all you need to see. Plus, you got side mirrors. So, I mean,
It's neat looking.
yeah.
Definitely
And I'm guessing
neat looking.
that's when he bought it.
Yeah, it may have been April 11th. Is that a significant date in his life or anything?
I'm wondering about Wolfgang marriage or Valerie, because that would be, I don't think that's Taurus time yet. I think Valerie is a Taurus, so I think that would be too early. So it could be a wedding date, maybe a Wolfgang date. I'm not sure.
It's from Valerie. It's a gift from her. It says here on the right-hand side. It also says damn thing's got a top speed of 180 and is capable of going 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds.
Well, you got to think in 69, 70, that's damn fast.
Ooh, yes, dude.
You know,
Are you
but again,
kidding me?
It's a Lamborghini.
Wow, sir.
So I wonder if it was a gift from her. I wonder if it was a wedding date. You keep scrolling. I just want to look here.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty cool too, though. What is this guy? This is a Ford Hot Rod, but it's got a V8 Chevy engine in it, 350.
Yep, that's what it is. April 11th, 1981. That's when they got married.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It is their wedding day.
So, yeah, I wish I could get a wedding present like that. See,
even he had a bug.
I don't know, though, if that's like his or these are just stock photos, because there's another bug photo, and it's different than that one.
It says Fusion Kid, Van Halen's massive classic car collection. Wow. Cool, dude.
Oh, I guess it is the same bug, just a different angle.
Look at that badass.
I hate those. Countach.
Woo!
Never a fan of those. They were too bulky and too tall.
That thing goes to top speed of 221 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's got 374 horsepower and it's got a V12 in it. From what
I want you to think about that. the horsepower
Ooh, man.
to top speed ratio on that car, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, dude.
And
That thing is sick. Look at it.
the fact that it's a 12-cylinder too, that is a high revving, small displacement 12. It's a pretty crazy engine in that.
That thing is badass. There you go. Safest car in the world. Probably not back then, though.
No, not in 1960. That car right there is what made them become the safest car company in the world. And I think that title's long left them.
I think it is, too. But remember, just forever and ever, it was always, oh, Volvo, they're safety in numbers.
And
he's even got one of these guys, huh?
Yeah, Mini Cooper. You can always hear the Volvo, too, coming from 3 blocks away. As soon as they hit the brakes on Volvos squeaked so loud forever. And you're always like, man, no wonder they're safe. The brake is always engaged. It never releases. You would hear those cars squealing a mile from... They were loud, terrible.
That was them telling the drivers of the vehicles, you're safe with us. You're safe. We've got you. Look at these things, dude. What's that, a Peugeot? Yeah.
Peugeot. Yeah, I don't know why he got that. He lived down in L.A., too. It came up somewhere, and he's like, yeah, I'll buy it.
It says over here, this was during the Mini Cooper phase of his car ownership.
Oh, he wanted small.
He was liking the little. Oh, he's even got a Jeep.
Ugh.
Holy hell, this guy had a lot of cars.
He's Eddie Van Halen. There's his Lambo
What's
Rambo. That thing's crap. That was Lamborghini's first run at an SUV.
Wow. All the way back between 86 and 93 is when these things were manufactured. I don't remember these.
Yeah, Lamborghini did some weird stuff back in the day. They really did. They had some ugly 4-door cars, and Lambo did some weird stuff back in the late 70s, early 80s, and beyond.
Did this do pretty good off-road?
I don't know anything really about it. I really don't. I don't know if it fares well. Like, everyone thinks that G-Wagons are just overpriced. They actually climb good, as do some of the Range Rovers and a lot of that stuff, Toyota Land Cruisers. I don't know if it does anything spectacular or if it was just an overpriced Jeep that Lambo wanted to sell people that had money.
Gotcha.
I don't know how it fares.
Well, it looks pretty good off-road, I'll tell you that. It's kind of slick.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit like a Hummer, if you ask me. Square bodied out like that.
It totally does, especially the new Hummers, too. So there you go. For Eddie's, what would have been his 70th birthday, some of his cars. I do want to share this, too. This is a pretty good story, and I forgot where I read this or heard this, but back when 5150 and Eddie and them were hanging out, they were living next to each other. They were with each other all the time. Sammy and Eddie were like best buds. So they were out. They were, they'd all had their money. They're going to get together. They're going to print more money. So they went out to a dealership down in L.A. somewhere that sold all these exotic cars. Some new, some used. So they're down there. They're like, hey, we're going to get beach houses together. We're going to go in the studio together. We're going to make music together. Let's go buy some cars. So they go down and kick some tires. It's like a Saturday. Just think about that. Car lot, L.A. Sammy Hagar and fucking Eddie Van Halen walk onto the lot. They got money to buy anything on there.
That would be so awesome, dude.
It's cool. So they walk onto the lot, and I think it was a Jaguar. It was a Maserati or a Jaguar. Don't quote me on the make or model, but I think it was Sammy that wanted to get in. It caught his eye, and he's like, hey, I'm going to get in this. The guy opens up the door, and he's like, hey, go ahead. And Sammy said that he squatted down, and Sammy's about 1.5 inches taller than I am. Okay, he's 5'7", maybe 5'7.5". He wants to get in this car. So he's talking, he's just not paying attention. He swings his leg in and he grabs a steering wheel and he's like, oh God, he's stuck like in between the seat and the steering wheel. And he's like, shit, what? He goes, I got to move the seat back. And he finally gets the seat back and the salesman's laughing his ass off. And Sammy's like, yeah, who the hell owned this car? Whose car was this? Ronnie James Dio traded that car in, and the seat was left just as he had it, and it was in the windshield. The closest adjustment or customized to go closer, it was impossible for Sammy to get in. I thought that was pretty damn funny.
Wow, he is a little fella then. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. And so this guy, this boutique or whatever this dealership was, they served a lot of rock and rollers and a lot of high end Hollywood celebs. And that's where you went to either pick up a used or order or whatever. I don't know the name of the dealership, but I thought that was damn funny. Sammy wanted to get in and just sit in it. He's like, oh my God, I can't get in this. And the salesman's laughing his ass off. Ronnie James Dio's car.
You've always said that's someone that you're taller than. What is he? 5'5", 5'3"?
I would put
He's
RJD
little,
at you'd have to Google it, but I would say 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah, that's how Dog always describes him. One of the rock stars I'm taller than.
Yep, he is. He's just a knick-knack, or was a knick-knack. Giant voice. You'd never know it by listening to Dio or anything he ever did, but yeah, tiny little guy. I think that's funny. He's bouncing around in a Jagger, Maserati, all 4'8" of him. One more quick piece on Sammy Hagar and Van Halen. Sammy Hagar, is going to do a Vegas residency, the Best of All Worlds, MGM Dolby Theater, April 30th. All right. It starts up April 30th and it's going to run all the way through May 17th. Tickets available right now. If you want to go to Vegas and see the residency, and it's not a long one, and there's a couple of dates that skip around, so make sure you look at the itinerary, but it is going to happen starting on the 30th of April. And it's the Best of All Worlds at MGM Park in Vegas. And here's the thing. This is why you should check this out at Ticketmaster. Sorry, what's that?
I pulled it up for you real quick.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. And again, you can see the names on there. Oh, here's the other big news too. It's Kenny Aronoff on drums. You're not going to have Jason Bonham on the drums on this. It's Satriani, it's Michael Anthony, it's Sammy with Kenny Aronoff on drums. Kenny Aronoff, if you don't know, he was the slick, ball-headed guy that was on drums for like Cherry Bomb and around that era for John Cougar Mellencamp. If I'm not mistaken. That was Kenny Aronoff. He's a great drummer. He really is good. I think he's better than Jason Bonham, even though Bonham's the son of John. Jason's a lot sloppier. Kenny Aronoff, he's cool. So this will be a pretty good four-piece. But Sammy has said he'll do this residency, but he's not that excited about touring anymore. He said, I think I'm getting done. I think
well, how old is he? 70, what'd you say?
He's gonna be in October. I think he's gonna be 79 or 80.
Oh my gosh, he's got to be getting about done then.
Yeah,
how much longer can the guy continue to go? That would be crazy to think that he's got to be getting tired.
Well, really? Because Mick Jagger, he got a new pig heart, but Mick Jagger's still going, and Mick Jagger's older than Sammy.
He is, but he got a new pig heart. And that
did.
says something. That's you get a new heart in your chest. That probably changes a lot for somebody.
So in October, he'll be 78.
Oh, see? He's getting up there. He's still up there dancing around and singing on stage. I don't even know how in the hell he is doing it.
He's not as active as he was for sure, like when you go back to 5150 or OU 812, absolutely. But he still moves around pretty good. And what's weird, Sammy has avoided looking old until the last 5 years or so. It's kind of crept in with the wrinkles, the hair's thinned out a little bit, but he still looks fantastic. And I hate to see him stop because I
don't think you can help it once you get past 75. You just start to look, you can see aging in an individual.
Yeah, you can. But he still looks great for 78. And he said, he goes, I'm going to keep doing it till I can't do it anymore. But there comes a time when people need to get what they paid for. It was kind of a jab at Dave. So he said that he's kind of done touring and he wants to slow down. He said this residency thing will allow me to hang out and rest. And he goes, I'm going to do this and then we're going to see what happens. But he's starting to slow down and he wants to stop.
Well, I can certainly get it. I understand. You get to be that old. It's time for you to be able to slow down. Relax a little bit enjoy the fruits. I'm sure he's enjoyed the fruits of his labor, but it's like you get to now, man. Chill a little bit. You can stay home and throw your feet up on the couch on a Sunday. You don't have to be out busting balls 24 hours a day anymore.
Yeah, but see, I think when you're a rock and roller, it's like what else is there cooler to do? I mean, you're going to sit on a lazy boy, or you're going to get on a stage in front of 10, 15, 20,000 people and grab a microphone and give them a show. It's like you're not
He's been
watching
doing
the
it now
show.
for 50 years.
Yeah, I know.
More than 50 years. I mean, enough's enough. I mean, you've had the thrill a million times. Yeah, it's probably time to sit on the couch now.
Well, if he could do it, God bless you. But I can't imagine Sammy sitting on a couch. I mean, I think that he's going to go right off the stage straight into hospice. That's how I've always imagined it, and that's how I want it.
It might be that way as well. You just never know with that guy.
Yeah. One more quick piece here, and then we'll wrap up on a Tuesday. This is pretty good. We've got stuff for the Super Bowl all week on the podcast. If you are, in fact, going to watch the game, which is the majority, but if you're going,
Sure.
oh my goodness, look at all this food. Joe, you can bring this up. We're going to show you all the stuff you can buy at the Caesar Dome, where the game's going to take place with the Eagles and KC. It's going to be Sunday.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Except this. This is disgusting. The Big Easy, big game, banh mi, vegetarian.
Oh, yuckers. Where's that at? That's down the page a little bit, I guess, huh?
It's actually the
what this thing is?
second photo.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. See it?
Yep.
Oh. I got to go back.
Is that chicken?
No, that's vegetarian. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's cauliflower. It's broccoli. It's something. And
Okay.
they fried it, but it ain't meat.
Okay.
You were gone. Luckily, by the grace of God, your number got pulled. You were not at work. We had to do that Tuesday with Dana, and she took me to a place off Florin Road. She's like, "Oh, you got to eat these banh mi's." God bless her. You know, she ate all this different food. She'd try anything.
Yes, she
we went
would.
in there. What's that?
I said, yes, she would.
She did. She ate all. Didn't she eat like chicken feet and chicken beaks?
She didn't care. She would try anything, you know, just to say that she ate it and see if she liked it. And I mean, I even thought the kombucha that she drank was a little weird because it had those balls in it when she was. So it was like drinking like tapioca, you know.
No. That's not the kombucha. That was
that's
teas.
That's boba.
Boba, yeah.
Boba, yeah. It's like you know, tapioca pudding in a glass, but the people love it. Oof, I don't know how, but they do.
I don't, yeah. Anyway, Joe was gone, and she took me out to try the banh mi, and we went into this place, and this was like a legit, you know, hardcore. I don't know if it was Vietnamese or what it was exactly, but we went in there, and you know my thing with fish, and the whole place, it just, I'm not into that kind of food. And she brought it out, and people met us there, and I said I'd try it, and I did, and it was terrible. It was one of the worst things that ever went into my mouth, and it was yucky.
It was great. He was so big. He just did not like any part of that.
It was gross. And the place that I went into, it didn't smell good. I lost my appetite. And Dana's in there happy as a lark. All these other people that were in the area were coming in. They were ordering stuff. I'm like, oh, God, this can't end quick enough. It was disgusting.
The old banh mi. That's funny.
Now we've got, I don't know how you pronounce this, the lobster carriage sandwich.
Oh, look at that, baby.
Tell me, you go to Chick-fil-A, what, 10, 15 times a week?
As much as possible, yeah.
Does that not look good with lobster?
Yes, it does. It does. And I'm wondering what the sauce is that they've got on there. Oh, man.
Hopefully it's kind of a hollandaise, spicy, Swedish, because you got lobster, like a hollandaise, spicy Thousand Islandish type is what I would want on a lobster, because the hollandaise got a
it says
big butter
with
base.
it's lemon pepper sauce with butter. So I'm guessing it's
I was close.
kind of like what you just described. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'd bite the hell out of that. That looks good. I could eat like 3 of those right now. That looks yummy. That
Look
looks
at this
good.
thing. Surf and turf po' boy. I'd eat that without all the garden crap on it.
Well, I don't know. I hate when they start. See, I'd rather just have the shrimp. I hate when you start mixing proteins. Bacon and hamburger. Okay, that's great. That's good. But you start
You
putting,
hate when we mix proteins?
yeah, because I don't want to not focus on any protein in particular. I want each protein to be the star of the show. I want to love that protein extra.
Idiot.
You get two of them in there. It's how I've always told you. You got a favorite kid if you have two. You love one more than the other. I don't want to be conflicted when I'm
Stupid.
having my protein. It's me and my protein. It's naughty time. I want to love
Okay.
you individually.
Well, there's a little protein mixture for you. Oysters and bacon.
Okay.
Mm.
Got to tell you something about this. Okay. I understand this is a protein. I get it. This is a two protein thing. But bacon, okay. Bacon on itself, protein. Bacon when it's added protein. Bacon adds flavor to everything. That's the one exception. You give me a bottle of Tabasco or Crystal Louisiana, and you let me just soak that thing until my fingers go through the bread. That right there looks good.
Oh, I don't know about oysters. I just do not like the way they taste.
Have you ever had them on a half shell grilled? They're phenomenal. They really are.
No, I have not.
You crack them open, you put them on the grill. You can do, if you want to do blue cheese or you want to do a little bacon bit, you want to do a little something on top of them, and you splash them with Tabasco or Crystal. They're really, really good. And see, the raw thing, I don't do raw, but if you had them half shell off the grill, I think you'd like them, Joe. They do have a good flavor, a real rich, smoky flavor. I think they're good.
Everyone loves them, so you're not the only one. I mean, everyone. Now, see, I'd get down on this. Soft shell. I don't know why they always got to put all the tomatoes and crap on there, but I would eat that. Crab po' boy. Yeah.
See, now it looks good, but I'm not a crab fan. I like shrimp and I like lobster. I've never been into crab.
You're cutting in and out. You cut in and out on me, bro. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the internet might be messing up. And again, if it is, we'll cut this out too, Joe. So I'll find a clean spot. Yeah, I love lobster, love shrimp. Not a fan of crab.
You don't like crab? I love crab.
No, it's just, for me, it's too much work. You got to do all that work. And if you don't wash your hands real good in lemon, you smell like crab for 10 weeks and you only get about 10 ounces of meat. You just got to bust your ass to eat, to get through all that shell, to get the meat off the legs. And not only that, the flavor's I'm not a big crab fan.
Oh, I love the Alaskan king crab legs. Those are good. Look at this, though. Alligator sausage po' boy. Where's this game at?
It's in New Orleans. It's at the Caesar Dome.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
Yeah. You remember they brought in fair food from the state fair one time over at the meth lab, and they brought in gator. I had never tasted anything that tasted more like a canal and disgusting than that gator. I can't imagine putting that into a sausage. Like it. Ugh.
Me and Dana had French fried gator something at one of the Tuesday things we went to. Remember that? I don't know what it was. It was like gator bites, French fried gator bites or something. Remember those?
I don't. No, yeah, I don't remember.
Good. They were pretty good.
I
forget where it was at. Somewhere, but what's this one? Seafood nachos?
Yeah, you want to do shrimp burrito, you want to do fish taco, shrimp taco, okay. I know a tortilla chip and a taco shell a lot alike and very similar. I'm not into this. I don't want weirdness on my nachos. I don't know why. I need a Colorado. I need a pork like a verde. Give me a ground beef. You get some beans. I don't know why. I don't like the shrimp on the chips.
I don't mind that because when you were introducing me to ceviche, I forget when it was a couple years ago, ceviche's got those little mini shrimps in them.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I used to eat it on, were chips like this, ceviche on this or on saltine crackers. And I just absolutely loved it. So to see this, it's not something I'd think of, but I would probably eat this.
I think what's throwing me is all the other stuff. Because you're right. And I do. I love ceviche. Ceviche is good, especially if you got the good lemon juice or the vinegar, the tang to it. It's phenomenal.
You wouldn't think I'd like something like that, but I did. I loved it.
Yeah, ceviche is great, but I don't know why that's got too much stuff on it. It's kind of throwing me. I don't know why that doesn't look good, but there you go. There's some football foods for you. Hey, that's the other thing. Maybe you make some jambalaya. Maybe you can make
Mm.
a whole bunch of gumbo. You can flavor up your fare here at home in California to match that of New Orleans.
Oh
Um,
man, jambalaya is something. I love
and
it.
the key, if anything, you got to get Crystal, Louisiana, or you got to get Tabasco. Both Louisiana staples. You pour that on anything, and boom, you're in New Orleans.
Although I bet you the folks that live there just take it like it is. They probably don't dump anything on it. They probably just like it fresh off the grill or out of the
No,
fryer or whatever they're doing.
I learned this and I was shocked. A buddy of mine went to New Orleans. I think I mentioned this. We were still working over there at the swamp. Um, he said every restaurant, everywhere you go, he said there's hardly no Tabasco. It's all Crystal, Louisiana. He said everywhere, hands
Really?
down. Yeah, he said that's what you find every. I go really. I go there's. He goes you see it sometimes. He goes but like 8 out of 10, it's Crystal, Louisiana that people are dumping.
Hmm. Well, there you
So
go.
I thought that was weird. I would have thought it would have been Tabasco over Crystal being Louisiana, but not the case.
I would have thought they'd just eat it with nothing. Like if you put anything on it, made you a weaker Louisianan.
Oh,
No, you don't need no flavoring. That swamp's got all the flavoring you need in it. That swamp water, good. You know, those guys are crazy, dude. They hunt
yeah.
the craziest animals, and they live pretty badass down there.
I think I would have just stopped at bad. I don't think I would have added the ass.
That's a tough group of folks, dude. I'll tell you that.
Well, there you go. There's Tuesday. I'm good if you're good. And
Yeah.
we'll be back tomorrow for another one, dogandjoepodcast.com. Tell everybody, share these, make people pay. If you see someone walking down the street and they drop their wallet, grab it, make a donation, dogandjoepodcast.com.
Don't do that. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Whenever you watch us in the morning, noon, nighttime, whenever it comes across your TV or phone, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Play nice.